What is going on, guys? Welcome to another Plants vs Zombies Garden Warfare video, and today is another top 5 characters video, but I've done all of the classes. This top 5 is going to be my personal opinion of the top 5 characters in the entire game. These are the ones that I enjoy the most and enjoy playing as the most and do the best with in the game. Now this is very biased to one particular zombie class, and there is some plants also in this top 5. It is not just zombies, because my favourite characters out of them all are the zombies, but there is still some plant love. In this video, I am going to be explaining why I prefer these over the rest of the characters, but also if you haven't already seen my breakdown for each class, such as the foot soldiers or the pea shooters, the links will be in the description of my top 5 for each class, so if you do want to go check them out, the links will be in the description. And if you want to, give this video a thumbs up, it really helps out my channel. If we can get 100 likes on this like we have done with the other top 5, that will be absolutely amazing, but I'm not saying you have to do it, it's just if you enjoy this series, it shows that you do. And also, I will be bringing out the top 5 potted plants and spawnable zombies in the future as well, so make sure you do stick around for that. But anyway, let us get into this top 5. At number 5 we have the Jade Cactus. Now the Jade Cactus is my personal favourite cactus in the entire game. The reason for that is she may be slower than the other cactuses, but I don't think speed is a major issue for the cactus, as they are the ones that aren't right in the zombie's face. They are further back, so the slower speed of the Jade Cactus does not really hurt me that much. And you also have extra health, which is a bonus, so you have less speed, which doesn't really affect me much. You have more health, which is a bonus, but then with the weapon, the rate of fire is quite good. It's not the fastest, but it is pretty good. And also you have 2 different variants. What you can do, you can shoot and get a direct impact damage, which is quite good as well, but also you can shoot around the floor, and after a second or two that will then do some mini explosions and cause damage to multiple enemies if they're around, or if you do miss them but it lands around the feet, it will then still cause damage as well. So that is why I think the Jade Cactus is the best cactus in the game, and personally one of my top 5 in the list. But there is your number 5 spot for my personal favourite characters in the game, the Jade Cactus. At number 4 we have the Agent Pea Shooter. Now the Agent Pea Shooter is personally my favourite plant character in the entire game, but as by saying that, you will know that the rest of the top 5 list that I'm going to be showing you is the zombies. Now I enjoy playing as the zombies more than the plants. The reason for that is I enjoy playing as them better, I have more fun with it, and I just generally have a better time playing as the zombies than the plants. But the Agent P is definitely a really good character. Even after the nerf, this Agent Pea Shooter is very, very good. I've got the most vanquishes in a single game. With the Agent Pea Shooter, I've had 119 vanquishes, so if you haven't already seen that, there is like a little montage on my channel. I will leave that link in the description as well if you haven't seen it. But the Agent Pea Shooter it's similar to the Law Pea, where it's a single shot impact only kind of weapon, so you have to shoot them directly, but there is also a good rate of fire with the Agent Pea Shooter. It's not as fast as a Law Pea, but there are more bullets as well, and the critical hits are quite good as well. Even though it is slower rate of fire, the critical hits are very, very good. Even though the health is less, most pea shooters are 125 health, the Agent Pea Shooter only has 100. I still do better with the Agent Pea Shooter now than what I used to do with the Law Pea, because the Law Pea had a massive damage nerf, so it does nowhere near as much damage as what it used to, and there's only 6 bullets what it has, so you have to reload after them 6 bullets, but you cannot shoot a lot faster. But I still do a lot better with the Agent Pea than any other pea shooter in the game, so that is why the Agent Pea Shooter is at number 4. Your number 4 spot, the Agent Pea Shooter. At number 3 we have the Foot Soldier. This is the original Foot Soldier variant that you get in the game, that you use in classic Team Vanquish and Gardens and Graveyards, and people really underestimate how good this Foot Soldier is. It has a good rate of fire and a good damage, and I just find myself playing so much better with the Foot Soldiers than any other zombie class, due to the fact that, one, you have a ZPG, so it's kind of like a sniper, so you can get them long range kills, and also it is super useful for pea shooters that are in the Gatling or Sunflowers that are in the Sunbeam, because they do a serious amount of damage, so the ZPG is definitely useful at taking them out. You also have your Zombie Stink Cloud, which is very useful on Gardens and Graveyards, and I love to chuck that on the garden. And if you do not pick yourself up a kill, you can definitely get yourself some assists or get some potted plant vanquishes by vanquishing the potted plants with the Smoke Cloud, and it can be really useful. I use the Super Stink Cloud. It seems to be much better than the other one. I don't see the other one as good. I think it lasts longer, but it doesn't do as much damage. That is what I think it does, but I prefer the Super Stink Cloud. And then of course you do have your Rocket Jump or Rocket Leap. I particularly prefer the Rocket Leap because you have 2 of them and you can still get on most buildings, which I like to go on, and also it just helps you getting away from them nasty chompers that can try and swallow you up. So that is why I mainly like the Foot Soldier variant. And the Foot Soldier, the one I'm talking about currently now, the original Foot Soldier, like I said, has a really good rate of fire and a good amount of damage, and just overall can be used in any situation. So there is your number 3 spot, the Foot Soldier. At number 2 we have the Camel Ranger. Now this is another Foot Soldier variant, but it's completely different to most of the other Foot Soldiers apart from the Centurion, because it has only single shots that shoot at once, so you need to press the trigger every time to shoot a new bullet. So you cannot just keep holding in the trigger and it shoots automatically. Now the reason I like the Camel Ranger a lot more than most of the other Foot Soldiers is that it does a good amount of damage. It does the highest amount of damage for a single shot apart from the Tank Commander, but I think the Tank Commander is absolutely awful. Unless you get a critical hit, which can be quite hard anyway, you do like 10 damage, so I think the Tank Commander is terrible unless there are multiple zombies around. But the Camel Ranger is really, really good because the rate of fire is quite good. You can be more accurate with this than any other one, and the damage is really, really good as well. Like I said, it's very useful being the Foot Soldier over any other zombie character because you have your Smoke Cloud to take out people in gardens and graveyards, the ZPG to get them long range pea shooters, and Sunflowers in the Gatlings or Sunbeams, and also you can use it on Chompers if they are trying to swallow someone else, so you can save your teammates that way as well, and also your jumps to get away from the zombies. But there is your number 2 spot, the Camel Ranger. And at number 1 we have my favourite character in the game, and if you follow my channel you will already know what this is, and that is the Super Commando. Now this is the 3-round burst weapon or 4-round burst if you upgrade it, and is absolutely insane. It can do 20 damage or it may be 22 damage per bullet up close, so if you hit someone with all 4 bullets, that is 80 to 88 damage right there. Almost takes out a Sunflower straight away, so it's absolutely insane the damage this can do. Now I myself are quite accurate with this and have got used to when you next need to press the trigger, because if you do not know, after every time you press the trigger it shoots 4 bullets, but then you need to reload. So if you can get your timings right, so as soon as it's reloaded you press that trigger, you can get yourselves kills quicker and you can get more in a game. Now enjoy playing as the Super Commando more than anybody else, because I have had very high vanquish streaks with this. It's not the highest that I've ever seen, but it is very high vanquish streaks. Now the top 3 in this list, I've had the highest vanquish streak in the entire game. For me, it's not the highest that I've seen other people have, but it is the highest that I've personally got, and that is 48. Now the reason why I've only got 48 and not more than that is because the game has ended for each time I've been playing as these variants. So the Super Commando, Camel Ranger and the original Foot Soldier, I've all had a vanquish streak with 48, but hopefully you guys did enjoy this top 5 video. I will take you through the top 5 again. So at number 5 we have the Jade Cactus, at number 4 we have the Agent Pea Shooter, at number 3 we have the original Foot Soldier, at number 2 we have the Camel Ranger, and at number 1 we have my favourite character in the game, the Super Commando. Please comment below your top 5 characters in the entire game. I'd really like to see them, and like I said before, the links are in the description to my other top 5 classes in particular, just for one particular class. So if you do want to check them out, the links are there as well. And if you can hit a like on this video, that would be absolutely amazing, and subscribe if you are new to my channel. Big thank you as well. I've just hit 7,200 subscribers and hit over 1 million views, so thank you, thank you, thank you. My name is 0xFUSIONZ, and I'll catch you guys next time.